I saw a meme on TikTok recently saying pro-Israel or pro-Palestine, the third option, carpet bomb France. And honestly, that's how I feel about London right now. It needs the third option. I'm getting absolutely beyond sick to death of hearing about London's mental health crisis, the heart of the UK pumping its cancer out to the rest of the country. So the two main points I'm going to be talking about is Tommy Robertson, the far right extremist as they keep calling him, and again Remembrance Day pretty much been cancelled at this point in favour for a pro-Palestine march that's been going on for far too long. So let's start off with the absolute extremist far right Tommy Robertson and all of his supporters, quotation marks. So Tommy Robertson showed up in London to basically protest the protest as far as I'm aware. From what I understand of it, the protest was just basically saying to keep Britain as British as possible, but of course with the mainstream media and as I said with left wings as well, it's far right, far right, far right, far right, far right. They sound like a broken record when they do that. It's honestly anyone who disagrees with them in any way, shape or form, the left wing just go far right, far right, far right, like it's the modern day word for Nazis, like it's meant to be offensive. But of course, the police showed up and got extremely violent with them pretty damn quickly, I must admit, which actually kind of saddens me to see because there's been a lot of video footage as well, and of course tweets from the Metropolitan Police on top of that as well. And the Metropolitan Police tweeted out talking about the pro-Palestine march, basically saying, we're keeping an eye on it, nothing seems to be too bad, we're making sure things don't get out of control. The second they start talking about Tommy Robertson showing up, it's, this will not be tolerated and we have taken, great care and people have been arrested, blah, blah, blah. At least that's the energy I get off of their tweets. I'll put them up on here so you can actually read them for yourself. Also, you can follow me over on Twitter at rant-A-holic. There'll be a link in the description. It's no surprise at this point that the police are the way that they are. This has been going on for quite some time now. I mean, quite recently, there was a few people arrested in the UK, white British people, for waving a Union Jack flag in the UK, in London. Again, I hate to say it, but that sounds about right. It's just the absolute state of the UK police. It's just if you're from this country, you have no human rights. If you're illegally in this country, you have all the human rights. It is an absolute disgusting truth, but a truth nonetheless. Let's talk about Remembrance Day. Remembrance Day is an absolute brilliant day. It's a sad time, but it's really good for us. It's a day to remember those who had fallen in World War I and World War II. We pay our respects by 2 minutes of silence and also wearing a poppy on our jumper, a jacket, t-shirt, whatever it may be. You pay a little bit of money for it, it goes towards the charity and it helps to support maintaining all of the statues, the plinths, the memorials, the plaques, whatever you like to think of remembering those who had fallen in World War I and World War II. It helps towards that and other things as well, towards people who are also being at war themselves. And that day has pretty much been cancelled to the pro-Palestine march. It is still going on, but let's be honest, it really has been cancelled. We've even got some video footage here of a lovely couple of people trying to sell the poppies and they're getting bullied and pushed away and further out by the pro-Palestinian people out in the streets, which seems to never end at this point. Also, a lot of the pro-Palestine protesters have also graffitied and even destroyed some of the World War II and I memorial statues and other things down that line with graffiti, spray painting the actual Palestinian flag on it, if not actually putting a flag onto the statue itself. Again, this has been going on for far too long and I find this to be absolutely disgusting. In my opinion, we're from the UK. Everything that we celebrate and we hold dear should be the number one priority. Not illegals coming into the country and wanting their way. It shouldn't be that way whatsoever, but unfortunately it is. And we are starting to lose tradition over here as well. In fact, I'm going to be making a video quite soon talking about how it's most likely going to be the outcome of fireworks being banned here in the UK in 2024, which would actually remove one of our other traditions, which is Guy Fawkes Nights. Remember the 5th of November. So to summarise this video, pretty much, if you're not from this country and you're in here illegally, then you're pretty much invincible. The law can't touch you, everyone agrees with you, no matter how much damage and threatening behaviour you do, no matter how many people you injure and hospitalise or kill, throw fireworks at police officers, you are untouchable. But the second you dare go out and protest, trying to keep things as British as possible within your own country, you are the evil one. You are the far right, as the left like to keep telling you, and you shall be off to the gulag as quickly as possible. The people of the UK are on the brink of snapping and I think we're going to end up seeing a London riot, but on a much larger scale throughout the UK before 2030. There's only so much that an average person can tolerate before they finally snap. I never see it as a massive stab wound of a problem that people end up falling to. It's death by 1,000 cuts. It's the constant poking and prodding, the little small niggly things that get to you on a daily basis truly make a man snap. We're going to see an absolute riot about to happen because people are getting so sick to death of this in the UK. Not having any human rights, having to listen to this, seeing their country get destroyed, money getting sent to third world countries where they're just going to bomb other third world people, not having any support whatsoever from the government, from people that are struggling, which is 90% of them. Sadiq Khan's ULEZ because he wants people to have really posh, expensive electric cars that they can't afford. He fines them every day so they can't even afford the cars, even more so. Just absolute diversity tick boxing all day long. There's going to be a London riot like we've never seen before, if not throughout the UK as a whole. I'm going to wrap the video up there. Thank you very much for tuning in. It's greatly appreciated. If you could like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, it'll be greatly appreciated. Also, let me know down below if you agree or disagree, or you think I missed out anything in this video. I would love to hear from all of you. Please check out I Predicted Lesbian Nana 2 and Modern Warfare 3 Deserves to Stand You videos. They were two of my favourite videos within the past month. But yeah, links in the description to my Twitter, rant-A-holic. I love yous all, and as always, keep on rolling. See yous. Have a great day and a better week to follow.